Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we are going into the last semi-final match of the AI Championships. We have Team 25 Teacup Boys going up against Team 3 on point one of the crowd favourites. So we'll head over, look at the lineups for each team, their strengths, their weaknesses, and what they might be able to do in battle. The first team walking into the arena is Team 25 Teacup Boys. We've got Hargrim, Kobold Scout, Rock, Softy, Angram. Rock has a strong start freezing the enemy team, but this team's strength is their damage. They have tremendous damage. They can wipe out targets very quickly. And Hargrim, a stocky, beefy, whatever you want to call him, a healer, he can take a bit of a beating, and we know that enemies like to focus the healers. So he will be able to take the hits as his team wreaks out the damage. It's just a solid team. They've proven time and time again that they just make quick work of battles. However, the competition they're going up against is a brick wall. So we'll head over, look at the on points lineup, and we'll throw them into the arena. The second team is Team 3 on point. Mirrodin, Karana, Atars, Blood Priest, Siegfried, and we've seen this team in battle over and over again. We know their strengths. They are a brick wall. They are like compensating, but they are... To be honest, they are more superior. They have the Atars, they have the Siegfried, they have the Karana, they have the Blood Priest, they have the healing, they have the tankiness, and they have Mirrodin, who has proven, though he's not a strong single target damager, he can still do a lot of damage. He can put bleeds up, he can put stuns up, he can do AoE. He is very much protected. Not to mention any AoE that hits him, his passive is going to do a little bit of damage as well. So the team is strong in all aspects: defense, offense, and healing. They've got sustainability for days. But how will they go up against a team that has been known to take out targets extremely quickly? We'll find out now as we throw them into the arena and see who will be moving on to the finals of the AI Championships. Going into the first battle, the AoE comes out from Rock. It misses the Mirrodin, but that might be lucky for Rock, as he would have taken some passive damage there. But the AoE, as you can see, it took a lot, and Rock falls. Teacup Boys at a disadvantage, 4v5 at the moment. A lot of AoE damage coming out from Teacup Boys, though, as On Point nearly is very close to losing their Atars. Karana comes out with a last-minute heal. AoE comes out from Mirrodin as Atars falls. 4v4 situation now, as Blood Priest comes out with a big AoE, and he is hit as Karana brings back the Atars, bringing it back to a 4v5 situation. And On Point is at a massive advantage at the moment as they start to slay on Hargrim. They need to take out Hargrim. He could heal as the Softy is in the back doing a fair bit of damage. AoE coming out, and the heal block as Softy falls. Mirrodin and Blood Priest, and well, it was no, Mirrodin's alright now, but Blood Priest and Atars critical HP out of Atars falls. But at this point of the match, it does not matter, as Hargrim is taking out Teacup Boys 1v4 situation, as On Point having a tremendous lead now and at a position where they cannot lose. On Point taking the first point of the match. We'll move on to the second. We'll move on to the second match and see if Teacup Boys can do anything different and hopefully have a chance at making it to the third match. Going into the next battle, the stun comes out from Rock. It misses Mirrodin again. Lucky for Rock, however, as the AoE comes out from Mirrodin, and then the AoE comes out from Rock again, missing Mirrodin. That might put Teacup Boys in a really good position, because Rock has taken no damage from the AoE, allowing him to stay onto the field a little bit longer. Karana comes out with the Resurrect. Rock finally falls, and Softy is locked down. That's a really smart move. They need to keep Softy down. He is probably the biggest damage dealer on the team. Along with Angram, he can do a lot of damage as well, and they need to redirect their damage. On Point need to take out Hargrim, but he's a beefy boy. Like, his health bar is a bit higher than everyone else's. I think he's in league with Siegfried. Siegfried might have a little bit more. Karana comes out with the heal. Damage now coming out on Hargrim as Karana is taken out. This is putting Teacup Boys in a better position than normal, as it's down to a 3v3 situation as Mirrodin falls. This is not good for On Point. They need to take out Hargrim before he heals. The taunt comes out on Siegfried, and so does his defense. Unfortunately, Hargrim is able to heal, and but there is no damage coming out on Siegfried at the moment. His defensive buff is very, very powerful. The only disadvantage On Point has at the moment is they have they're too slow. They can't get the attacks out they needed. Maybe if they could have taken out Hargrim, they might have been able to come back from this. The second point is going to go to Teacup Boys. I feel like the difference in that battle was Rock was able to avoid the AoE hits hitting Muradin there and preventing himself from taking a lot of damage and being taken out almost immediately. Teacup Boys take the second point. We'll move on to round 3 and see if there is any difference. Going into the third battle, and both teams a point apiece. So both these teams, if they have a secret strategy, now is the time to pull it out. A lot of AoE damage coming out from Rock. He's hit Muradin twice. AoE comes out from Muradin. Rock is taken out as a 4v5 situation, but Atars falls. Now a 4v4 situation. On Point in a little bit of a bad situation, but Karana brings back Atars, making it a 4v5 situation. Teacup Boys really need to take out someone. They need to take out the healers, otherwise they're just going to keep healing. Teacup Boys in a very dire situation. If they can take out Softy, for some reason, if they aim Softy and take him out, that might do them a big bit of favor. Softy is doing a tremendous amount of damage. If someone decides to aim him, except they're going for Hargrim, they know the healer is a threat, but really I think Softy is the one. As you can see, Softy takes out Piranha. He might be a one-man army. He's pretty... Oh, and the Atars comes through and takes him out. He's a 2v4 situation at the moment, but now is the Dwarves capable of taking out On Point. Siegfried comes out with his taunt and then his defensive increase, and that is sealing the fate for Teacup Boys. Unfortunately, there is not much more they can do from this point. With Siegfried's defensive up, there is not much damage he's going to take, and Teacup Boys loses the third match. The third point is going to go to On Point. They walk away with 2. Teacup Boys walking away with 1 point. Teacup Boys unfortunately eliminated from the competition, even though they've put up a tremendous fight up until this point. And we have our second finalist. We'll move on, look at the leaderboard and who is fighting who in the finals. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. There are 2 teams left in the AI Championships, and they are both crowd favorites. We have Team 4 Untouchables. They are efficient in evading, they can do a lot of damage, and they are quick to strike, going up against Team 3 On Point, an almost unmovable force, but Teacup Boys sure gave them a run for their money. They proved that there is weakness in that team, and maybe Untouchables can exploit that and win. But we are moving on to the final match of the AI Championships. It has been a journey, a lot of high and low moments, but we are finally here. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll answer it to the best of my ability. And wherever you are in the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.